So let us have interval divided in equal time parts and we will find average speed. Now suppose I say this is L1, L2, L3, Ln. V1 and this is divided into equal time parts. So average speed will be total distance L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus Ln divided by total time taken T by N times. Now L1, L2 and L3 can be written as V1 into T by N plus V2 into T by N. It goes on divided by, this is T by N plus T by N to N parts. So this one will be V1 into T by N plus V2 into T by N plus Vn into T by N. This is N equal parts. So this is N into T by N. So all T by N cancels out. So this becomes V1 plus V2 plus V plus I'll go like this plus V3 plus goes on Vn whole divided by N. That means when interval is divided into equal time parts, average speed will be summation of all the velocities divided by number of time parts. Now this is interval divided into equal length parts. So I take L by N, again L by N, again L by N, N, and this is T1 velocity V1, T2 velocity V2. It goes on. Now here I will write average speed L by N plus L by N plus plus N times divided by total time taken T1 plus T2. It goes on. So here it is N into L by N. T1 can be written as L by N V1 plus L by N V2. Goes on. So this is N cancel, this is L, and all this L cancels out. So this is 1 by N times 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2 plus by Vn. L and L cancel, so here it will be N. Because this is N cancel, this L cancel, L by N, so N becomes top. So 1 by V average can be written as 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2 plus 1 by V3 plus divided by N. Now this is a question: a body moves along a straight line its distance x from a point on its path at a time t is equal to 0, t is equal to t at a time t. After passing that point is given by xt is 8t square minus 3t cube. Xt is in meter, t is in second. Find instantaneous velocity at t is equal to 1 second, instant and position at which the body is at rest, acceleration at t is equal to 4 seconds, average velocity and average speed during the interval t is equal to 0 to t is equal to 4 seconds. Now velocity will be dx by dt, which is 16t minus 9t square. So velocity at t is equal to 1 will be 16 minus 9. This will be 7. So instantaneous velocity we got. Instant and position at which the body is at rest. So v is equal to 0. So I will write 16t minus 9t square is 0. T is equal to 0 or t is equal to this becomes 16 by 9. So x at t is equal to 0 is 0, and x at t is equal to 16 by 9 will be 8 into 16 by 9 square minus 3 into 16 by 9 whole cube. This approximately comes to 8.43 meter. Now acceleration at t is equal to 4 seconds, so acceleration will be dv by dt. So this is 16 minus 18t. So acceleration at t is equal to 4 seconds. So I write acceleration at t is equal to 4 seconds. This is 16 minus 18 into 4. So this is 16 minus 32, 3, 72. So minus 12 minus 6, 6, 7, 56 meter per second square. Now to calculate average velocity, so average velocity. So when you calculate average velocity, simply substitute the values, like x at t is equal to 4 minus x at t is equal to 0 divided by 4. This is 8 into 4 square minus 3 into 4 cube by 4. So all this 4 cancels, so this becomes 8 into 4 minus 3 into 4 square. So 8 into 4 is 32 minus 3 into 16, so 32 minus 48, so minus 8 to just 6. Now we found out everything. Remaining average speed will calculate. So I write x is 8t square minus 3t cube. V is equal to differentiation. This is 16t minus 9t square. So and acceleration is equal to 16 minus 18t. And V is 0 at t is equal to 0 and 16 by 9. Now till t is equal to 16 by 9, we calculated it moved as 8.43 meter. Then may suppose I say it started from here, at t is equal to 0, position is 0. Now let us calculate the point where the velocity becomes 0. Now the velocity becomes 0 over here at t is equal to 16 by 9, and it had travelled 8.43 meter. Now let us calculate acceleration at t is equal to 16 by 9 is, I'll substitute the value, 16 minus 18 into 16 by 9. So 9 to minus 16 meter per second square. That means V is 0, but acceleration is in the negative direction. Now it will again move here. Again it will move. Now at t is equal to 4 seconds, let us calculate. And always when we calculate the substitute the values t and whatever, this position is always calculated from the origin vector where x is equal to 0. So at x t is equal to 4, this is 8 into 4 square minus 3 into 4 cube. So 8 into 16, 64. So this becomes 48, 4, 128 minus 3 into 4 is 12, 1, 3, 6, 18, 192. So this becomes 192, 128, 12, 8, 4, 8 to 64. So minus 64. And minus 64 is from here. This is minus 64. So to calculate the average speed, total distance traveled, this is the distance 8.43, again it traveled 8.43, again it will travel plus 64 divided by total time is 4. Or else there is another way of calculating the average speed. Average speed is integration v dt 0 to 16 by 9 plus integration v dt 16 by 9 to 4 divided by total 4. And this v is 16t minus 9t square. You can integrate and find this. For average velocity, simply I can put this v dt integration 0 to 4 by 4. The particle traversed 1/3 the distance with a velocity v naught. So let us calculate. This is 1/3 L by 3 with a velocity v naught. Let the time be t1. And the remaining part of the distance was covered with velocity v1 for half the time. So let us say v1 t2 by 2 and v2 t2 by 2. The remaining part of the distance was covered with velocity v1 for half the time and with velocity v2 the remaining half of the time. We need to calculate the average velocity. So I'll write L by 3 is equal to v naught into t1. So t1 is equal to L by 3 v naught, and this remaining is 2L by 3. So 2L by 3 is equal to v1 into t2 by 2 plus v2 into t2 by 2. So here that implies t2 is equal to 2 is common, or here I will write 4L by 3 is t2 into v1 plus v2, or that implies t2 is equal to 4L by 3 into v1 plus v2. Now average speed, average velocity, total L by 3 plus 2L by 3 is L divided by t1 plus t2 by 2 plus t2 by 2 is t2 only. So this is L by t1, I can write L by 3 v naught plus t2 I can write 4L by 3 into v1 plus v2. This all L cancels out. So v average becomes 1 by, so the 3 I take it to be common over here. So LCM is v1 plus v2 plus 4 into v naught by v naught into v1 plus v2. So this implies 3 into v naught into v1 plus v2 whole divided by v1 plus v2 plus 4 v naught. Now a particle travels along a straight line with a velocity v is equal to 12 minus 3t square. When t is equal to 1 second, the particle is located 10 meter to the left of the origin. Calculate acceleration t 4 second, displacement, distance, all this given. So first one is acceleration is dv by dt. This is minus 60. Now displacement, to calculate the displacement I'll write dx by dt. That implies dx is equal to dt. Now at t is equal to 1 second, the particle is located minus 10 meter, t x. So this is x plus 10 is equal to, this becomes 12t 1 to t minus 3t square 1. This integration will be 1 to t. So t square integration is t cube by 3. So this becomes x plus 10 minus is equal to 12 t minus 1 minus t cube minus 1. So this becomes x plus 10 equal to 12t minus 12 minus t cube plus 1. So this becomes x is equal to minus 10 plus 12t minus 12 minus t cube plus 1. So x is equal to minus 10 minus 12 becomes minus 22 plus 1 minus 21. So I'll write 12t minus t cube minus 21. At x is equal to t is equal to 0, this is minus 21 meter. At x is equal to t is equal to 10 second, this is 12 into 10 minus 1000, 10 cube minus 21. So this is 120 minus 21 minus 1000. So 120 minus 1021. So 1021, 120, 1, 220, 209. So this is minus 901. So x displacement delta x, x of t is equal to 10 second minus x of t to 0. So this is minus 901 minus of minus plus 21. So 901 21 0 28 880. Now it's coming correct. Let us have distance. So I'll plot a line. At x is equal to 0, we get t is equal to 0, we get it minus 21. X at t is equal to 0. Now let us have velocity where velocity is 0, because to calculate the distance you need to find out at which time the velocity becomes 0. V is 0, that means 12 minus 3t square is equal to 0, or 12 is equal to 3t square, or t square is equal to 12 by 3, this is 4, or t is equal to 2 seconds. So at t is equal to 2 seconds, the velocity becomes 0. Let us have acceleration, dv by dt. This is minus 60. So at t is equal to 2 seconds, minus 12 meter per second in the negative direction. So at t is equal to 2 seconds, I'll write x at t is equal to 2 seconds is 12 into 2 minus 2 cube minus 21, 24 minus 8 minus 21. So 24 minus this is 29, this is minus 5. So at x t 2 seconds, so I write minus 5 meter. That means it's traveling in this way. Okay. Now at x is equal to 10 seconds, so 120 minus 1000 minus 21. So 120 minus 1021. So 1021, 120, 0, 901. Correct. 901. That means it is traveling this one, 21 minus 5. So 21 minus 5 is 16. Again it is traveling 16. Now from here to here 10 seconds it is traveling minus 901. So 901 21 0 10 to 880. So the total distance traveled is 16 plus 16 32, 32 plus this distance 880. So distance is 16 plus 16 plus 880. So 32, 311, 912. So the total distance is 912 meters. So at x is equal to t is equal to 0, it is minus 21. Here the velocity becomes 0 and x is t is equal to 2 seconds. Acceleration is minus 12. So it will again try to pull this, and at t is equal to 10 seconds it is moving. Always I will take from here position. It is moving till 901. So the total distance is, this is 16, this is 1632, plus this distance is 880. So the total distance is 912 meters.